Hello everyone and welcome into Battlefield 2 part 1.0.0. It is for all of you who likes to watch and play 1.00 version for Battlefield 2. Today we got 2v2 on Buckland and our players are going to be King RGR as Man of the West, and his teammate is going to be another man. It's going to be Harzem. Their opponents, we got Goblin player Sauron, and his teammate is going to be man player Agoni. Let's check the power points. They haven't been choose power points yet. They are playing on 4k resources at the start. And we got infantry for Agoni. We're gonna have Boromir, I assume, as well. Yes, indeed. While King decided to go for cavalry and some infantry units, his teammate decided to go for fully infantry units with Boromir. How about Sauron? Sauron decided to go standard for Goblin player, which is Goblin Cave and Spider Pit. He will definitely go for Spider Pit level 2. And in the first couple of minutes we'll see some creeping with heroes trying to level up. They will not creep even the trollers or wraithlers. They will definitely just take down the trolls, take down the wraiths and just leave. Or maybe I'm mistaken, it seems that LGR decided to creep the entire lair and maybe level up Theoden even more. He definitely aimed for level 4 at the moment. He got 3.5 out of this. We got tower guards, we got Boromir on the battlefield as well. He's going to be chased by Lynx. Of course, they're only here to check what his opponent is going to do, and he's stuck over here for a minute. So the stables is going to be aimed by Sauron. Let's check the power points. Harzem haven't been choose power points yet, so it could be rebuilt. We got another Boromir over here from Agoni, but he lost tower guards, and now Boromir is on his own. He can definitely use the Horn of Gondor, but maybe he will do it while he will retreat it. It's pretty wise. Definitely the stables went down, and we got level 3.5 for Boromir in this case. We got rangers as well from Harzem, and he's going to throw down some tower in the base of his teammate. It seems that Agoni doesn't care about his Boromir, and I don't know why. So he is going to retreat at the moment. And okay, he lost his Boromir and he saw just the edge of the stables coming back. It seems that he lost his base as well. The glorious charge been used, and the 1 battalion of knights been able to pick up the entire base for the entire fortress for Agoni. And he lost Boromir. It's not good for him. It's not good for him at all. Theoden is back. He was able to survive actually. He's really low on health though. We got some goblins coming in. And here is Boromir's Horn of Gondor to stop them. Oh, but rangers were picked up over here by Lynx. Lynx are definitely the fastest unit over here. You cannot outrun them. So the entire battalion of rangers has been picked off over here. It's not good. It's not good for the top team. Not to be honest. For those players, that's not good. For the bottom team, it's not good at all. Even after pick up of those rangers, it's nothing compared to losing the fortress. No one's going to take the signal fire today. At least not now. We got rangers at the tower. We got as well to heal up Lynx. So the signal fire may be at last taken by RGR. So he took it in the last second. It's really good for him. He will definitely get respawn of the heal faster of this heal, I mean. He got 7 power points, so it's so far the most power points that they can get. There is a glorious charge, and I think this battle tower is going down. This battle tower went down. Definitely it's time for RGR to get away. You don't want to fight with Goblin Spider Raiders at the moment. Even with Glorious Charge. Of course, the Lynx are trying to get into those knights, but they decided to let go. We get some Boromir over here out of position, but Lynx are not stopped. Horn of Gondor doesn't affect them. Not now. We got Warchant as well. And is the long shot is going to work that well? Not really. So it seems that this Boromir will be forced to get heal, and it just happened over here. No more buff from the Theoden. There is a heal. So it seems that Harzam will lost his Boromir. And let's check it out. He just used the heal. His teammate used the heal as well. So Boromir went down. And Theoden is on his own. His knights are gone at the moment. And they got no more units actually. They got no more units. We got still battle tower with rangers. Here this tower is with rangers. But we saw how squishy and easy to take down towers are. We got 5 power points for Sauron. He may use it on Thunderland. He got a pretty good amount of units as well for himself. Not gonna lie. And if he will execute this correctly, he may definitely take down this battle tower. And where is the... No, there is no Thunderland. But there is... and... long shot it's called. Yeah. So sorry for the stop over here. So we got Thunderland. We got Thunderland. It's going to be used. The Rangers, they will be crushed. Definitely the Archer range will be crushed as well. Is he going to aim for the fortress? It seems like. So is Harzam is going to lose his fortress at the moment? We got only 3 power points for him, but RGR got a rebuild. And it may be used over here. Let's see. Here comes the rebuild. Sauron with 9 power points almost. He was able to pick up entire battalion of rangers over here. But is it enough to pick up the fortress? I guess he got enough forces to pick up the fortress. Those fortresses are really squishy in 1.00. Got to mention that we got Scavenger as well for him. So the fortress for Harzam went down, as well as his archer range and rangers actually in this scenario. Only rangers that he left are on this tower from his teammate, and it seems that at the same time Sauron was able to save himself from the counterattack from RGR. So Harzam losing his fortress. His teammate got 5 power points at the moment. He doesn't have rebuild, although he got the signal fire in his control. Definitely something that Sauron should take into consideration. He should definitely take the signal fire. He got really good power points over here. Definitely those 3 power points. Grabeyes, Warchant and Thunderland are pretty useful. He got 1 power point ahead as well. So definitely taking the signal fire may be useful for those 3 power points. That on 1.00 those 3 power points are pretty good. They're really good actually. You can pick up everything with that, as we saw. With only Thunderland he was able to pick up the fortress. And on 1.00 those buffs are going to stack. Oh, they're not stack. Okay, I'm back up my words. They're not going to stack. But still, they're really good. And as we can see, Sauron is going to pick up the signal fire. He got the Spider Riders. They are so annoying and so good. He got Grabeyes as well, so the buff from the Theoden is not going to work. Definitely RGR got to wait for his Glorious Charge, and definitely if he so desire he can even use the King's Favor. It should be used all the time, but most of the time you may see this on Battlefield F1 when people really know why they use it. And Battlefield F1 2 not really that much. I think it's just because people don't know. Oh, actually we got King's Favor been used, so it's really good. RGR knows what he got to do. But there is another attack on Harzam's base, and I think RGR got to retreat and help him. Although there are not lots of structures for Men of the West. But Harzan ping that he needs help. There is Tenderland, and lots of gardens will be picked up over here. And I think Harzan may be defeated. Although he got a builder over here, so he may create some barrack to save himself, but we'll see how it goes. We can see that his battle tower as well as archer is just going down. Now we can see that spider raiders are getting away, but not all of them. And where is the builder? Where is the builder for Harzam? He got a builder over here. He should definitely create some barrack to save himself. As we can see there, Goblin is going to retreat, Sauron is going to retreat, trying to help his teammates stay alive. We got Glorious Charge, but we got as well Crabines for Goblin, and there are lots of Goblin Spider Riders. There is Glorious Charge, where are Crabines? Crabines should be used already over here. We got Boromir on level 2 almost, and tower guards, so definitely those Spider Riders got to get away. We got 2 battle towers over here with rangers, both of them. We got barrack as well for Agony. We got 10 power points for Goblin. It means Wiseman of Download, I assume. They may be really useful over here. There is no well for the top team, but I think it will be done. Goblin still in control of Signal Fire. He got the most power points out of every of those players, so it's really good for him. But he got to save his base. He got to pick up this Theoden. Without the Theoden, this army will be squishy as hell. And Boromir. Boromir level 3. It's going to be Horn of Gondor. Isn't going to be enough. It may be. We got Tom Bombadil Sonic Song. We saw that Warchon been used. And we got still 10 power points. Not been used. Spider Riders got to get away. And it seems that Boromir with Theoden are going away. It was a really good opportunity to deal a really good amount of damage towards the Goblin player, but it seems that he decided to get away. It wasn't the best to be done, because all those Spider Riders are still in the game, and now Tom Bombadil is getting away. He's no longer here. Crabines as well as Thunderland over here as well. Both the power points been used. Theoden been picked up. Horn of Gondor been already used, so Boromir is useless at the moment. Only thing that we got to take care about are those tower guards and maybe those Rohirrims. Oh, I don't know why, but Goblin decided to get away out of his Standerland, which is not really a wise decision. He could definitely pick up all those units because of the Standerland and the size of the army. Horn of Gondor been no in used. Now it can be used, so really Sauron lost the opportunity to destroy entire army. Just point it out. Because now the Horn of Gondor will be used, and he's low on health, but still a couple of battalions will be picked up. At least there is this Thunderland. Hold ground position should be used over here, but it seems that those arrow volley is not really effective. Not anymore. As I mentioned before, those power points, Thunderland, Warchon are really good. And now the Signal Fire have been taken, but I don't know why that's Harzem who took the Signal Fire. It definitely should be RGR, because he still got the fortress, he still can benefit from this from the Signal Fire. As we can see, Boromir low in health, he doesn't have Horn of Gondor. There is Darkness, it could be used over here. So we'll see. Oh, the Spider Riders, they got to get away. Okay. Okay, Spider Riders will take the Signal Fire at the moment. A really wise decision to take the Signal Fire if you are able to. Let's check the amount of power points that we got. Erjuir got 7 power points, he got rebuild only. You got Forge Blades for Rohirrims, but they got to deal damage. We got the Darkness, Scavenger, Carabines, War Chant, and Tandalat available for Goblin player as well. He got the Signal Fire, he saw everything that's going to happen on the middle, and he might definitely react to this. He got lots of Spider Riders, he can heal them near the well. So he got an advantage, definitely. No, do not destroy the Signal Fire, like never. Just take it. Just take the Signal Fire for yourself and protect it for any cost, definitely in this point at the game. Because the Signal Fire costs not that much, only like 500 resources, so it's not that much for a Goblin player who got Scavenger at the moment, and who may pick up those resources in no time by killing a couple of your units, so it's not big of the deal over here, while getting those power points faster, those 25 power points or whatever, as we can see. Heal was forced to be used already, and those units will be crushed over here. Boromir got to use Horn of Gondor, but he'll be killed by towers or whatever. So definitely pick up the Signal Fire, do not destroy it, like never. It makes no sense. Because now, all the time, Sauron can rebuild the Signal Fire. I don't know if he will do it, because he's in really good shape and really good position at the moment. But definitely he should rebuild the Signal Fire. I know that may be weird for you, for most of the 1.00 players, but if you got this sort of power points like Darkness and the Cave Bats, you should definitely do it. Tandland been used, but I think that's a little bit of mistake on behalf of Goblin, who's trying to deal as much damage as possible towards the middle. You got to pick this road over here. Look at them. At those farms over here, you can pick them all, and it seems that Goblin is going to do it, and it's a really good choice over here. Pick up those farms over here, pick up the builder, pick up whoever he wants, as we can see. Get level up for your units while you got this Darkness for 3 minutes. Use it as effectively as possible, because later on you will lost it, and definitely take care about your Spider Riders as well, trying to not lose them. They're really mobile. Rebuild your Signal Fire, really good choice on behalf of Sauron over here. He's going to rebuild his Signal Fire. He knows it's worth at the moment, and with it he will gain the Darkness faster, so he may counterattack faster, and his opponent will not be able to recreate his base. And this time. So as we can see, RGR put all his resources and heavy armor and forge blades for his riders. He got, of course, riders on level 5, which is good. We got Theoden on level 9. And Boromir, who is really squishy, level 4, only for his Horn of Gondor he is here. Sauron got really good force of Spider Riders. He's healing them near the well. He got Darkness almost available. And one more time, another mistake on RGR. He allowed his opponent to find his position. Second, he just destroyed the Signal Fire, and if you saw that those tower guards been picked up, for those resources that those tower guards been picked up, Sauron can just rebuild the Signal Fire, and it's not really good. And now he's going to take the Signal Fire. It's completely waste of Signal Fire, really. In this point of the game, you got to take a Signal Fire. You cannot destroy the Signal Fire. Boromir low in health, got to be used heal over here on him. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for RGR. He makes really tons of mistakes over here in this point. He's trying to do some damage. He's using the Horn of the Glorious Charge over here, trying to catch up with Spider Riders, which is really hard. We get 7 power points for Sauron at the moment. Signal Fire been destroyed and been taken by RGR, but he just destroyed the Signal Fire. You don't do this. You don't destroy the Signal Fire. You just want to take the Signal Fire in your control. Definitely, if you got that many power points, you got Tomb Bombardment, rebuild and heal, you definitely want to use the Signal Fire in the future, if not now. When it goes to Sauron, he definitely wants the Signal Fire in his control. He definitely could rebuild it one more time, and it doesn't matter for him. He will get the resources from the Scavenger. He's not losing that much units, so he can heal those Spider Riders near the well. So he may definitely take this Signal Fire one more time and rebuild this. As we can see, we got Tandaland for him. Boromir may use his Horn of Gondor We'll see how it goes. Definitely some of those spider riders will be catched, but definitely not all of them should be thrown away like that. Some of those spider riders got level 5 at the moment, so they are not effective. But as we can see, still those tower guards will be picked up. We got carabines cave butts for goblin player. We get level 10 for Theoden and Ward. It doesn't matter at all. He might be picked up like that, really easy, and definitely the signal fire should be used and shouldn't be destroyed. Boromir will be killed over here, so it means 21 power points for Sauron at the moment. Boromir just used his Horn of Gondor prematurely and he will be picked up over here, and more resources for Goblin in this point. As we can see, he lost, I think, maybe 1 battalion of spider riders in this case, and he's still moving forward. He got 21 power points at the moment, while RGR got 14, almost 14 power points. It's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Really good micro as well. Almost with spider riders over here. Only threat are those riders, to be honest, and not really much, because without Theoden they are really squishy. And they cannot deal enough damage. They will not get buff from anyone. We got more and more spider riders, double spider pet. We got even Fisher over here with some Half-True Marauders and a treasure trove for upgrades. So it seems even upgrade for the fortress to upgrade on the armor for the Goblin Fortress. So we see that he got lots of resources. He got as well good amount of power points to be used, and definitely he may even retake the Signal Fire and rebuild it for the second time. It's not a bad idea. It's a really good idea to rebuild the Signal Fire one more time, and I think it may even happen. We got 23 power points. As we can see, those tower guards are squishy as hell at the moment for those spider raiders. There are just too much of the spider raiders, and only threat, maybe a threat, are those knights over here. There is a war chant. We got carabines as well, but I don't think so that carabines will be used over here, and Theoden will be picked up. Oh, heal has been used to heal to help him stay alive. I think the carabines, they're enough to just kill Theoden. There is Eomer on the battlefield. In this point of the game, he's completely useless. Eomer is completely useless. Those Skull Tower guards might be picked up. We got Boromir on the field over here. So there is Horn of Gondor. Oh, it seems that he stopped for a moment. Really good micro as well for Sauron. I got to mention it. With Spider Riders it's pretty easy, but still he's doing a really good job. 26 power points at the moment. His opponent got almost 15, but he destroyed the Signal Fire. I will point it out so many times, do not, like, ever, never destroy the Signal Fires. On Rhun you want to take it, on Buckland you want to take it, you don't want to destroy it, like, never. It will not benefit you nor your opponent. Oh, the builder might be catched over here. We get some Half-True Marauders over here, but the builder been picked up. Is it going to be a last battle? It doesn't seem like. It seems that Man of the West is trying to get some of those Spider Riders, and he is not very effective. He picked up like 1 Spider Rider, not even an entire battalion. We got upgrades for Goblin. Let's see the amount of power points that RGR got Cloudbreak. So it's really good. It's really good, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Again, those tower guards were picked up. Thunderland provides a really good amount of buffs. Boromir low in health, Theoden been picked up, Boromir as well. Eomer all alone, without any buffs. This army of Rohan is completely useless. 32 power points for Goblin. Fully upgraded 3 battalions of Half-True Marauders. And maybe he's waiting for another 25 power points. It doesn't seem like. We got Balrog, and is he going to be summoned? It seems like. Bats are moving forward. There is a summon from the Balrog. All those units are getting closer for some reason, but they will be not effective by the blast. There is a whip. First, always use Ignite. Okay. It's the first thing that you do when Balrog came in. Use Ignite. Okay, we got Darkness, we got Cloud Break. Is it enough? I don't think so. Another battle tower is going down. Even a Scream has been used. And those units are going down and down. All of them. 18 power points for 19 power points for Goblin player over here. And still no ignite. No ignite. It gives you 2000% of damage. And 40% of armor, come on. Okay, there we go, Ignite at last, and Boromir will be picked up. And use Wings for time to time, if you may. We get 2 summons, summon of Wiseman of Dawnland and Lynx. Do not go for the fortress, take it down. Take it all down. And then go for the fortress. Theoden back on the field. The Spider Riders will get away. Okay, so this side of the base is still here. Definitely do not go for the fortress. I know the fortress is squishy as hell, but you want to pick up this side, those archer ranges, those stables, this blacksmith. It's something that you want to take it down, because after this, after your another counterattack, your opponent will not be able to successfully protect themselves. Now, Sauron a little bit prematurely trying to attack his opponent. He doesn't have power points available at the moment. He used all of them, and he's done really good amount of damage. And that's enough. That's enough. He was playing like that from the entire time, and he now decided to go against it. Definitely take the Signal Fire as well to get the Balrog faster. So you can make more damage towards your opponent. And of course, another thing, if you got a Balrog, do not go for fortress. I know that he can destroy the fortress, but if your opponent got lots of units, you can and should definitely take care about the production buildings, the blacksmith that provides upgrades to your opponent. That are things that you would like to pick up first, because without army, your opponent is done. He may have all those heroes over here. We got level 5 on Elmer, for example, but with only heroes, there provides only leadership for the units. He'll not be able to do anything. We got Warchant, it's going to be used over here. A couple of arrow volleys, but it's not enough. Heal was forced to be used. At least Goblin took the Signal Fire in his control. I hope he will rebuild this. It's really worth for him to rebuild the Signal Fire. He got 15 power points at the moment. He's definitely wanting to get something more. Let's check RGR. He got almost 14 power points. We got Glorious Charge used, Tenderland as well. And by the way, if you don't want to stay on the Tenderland, do not use it, because it's waste of the power point. Just that. We're gonna get more and more Spider Riders, it seems. Oh, Horn of Gondor, really good use of Horn of Gondor over here for RGR. He was able to pick up some of those Spider Riders on level 1, level 2, up to level 5. This battalion level 5 and this battalion should get away. They are not affected by the Horn of Gondor. We got almost 20 power points for Goblin, and he's definitely aiming for something more. And he's going to rebuild the Signal Fire. A really good choice over here. And this is what I was mentioning about lots of times. Lots of tower guards were picked up. This Boromir should get away. He got level 7, he got level 6, he got the leadership, but of course the bats are really effective, so this leadership does nothing. So definitely Boromir got to get away. We got 17 power points for RGR. He's not even close. He's not even close, like Sauron is, to get 25 power points. And now with the signal fire as well, and the well near the signal fire, he will be able to protect the signal fire, he will be able to heal his army near the signal fire, and this is something that is very wise to do, to protect the signal fire at this point of the game. Sauron, I guess, he realized that he got lots of power points, and if he will get debuff of those power points faster, he will definitely gain upper hand in this game. As we can see, counterattack from RGR, he's using all those power points. Tom Bombadil, Warton been used for spiders. And Tom Bombadil will be annoying over here. Good catch over here on behalf of RGR. He was able to take down the treasure trove. But all those power points been already bought, all those upgrades been bought already. As we can see, there comes Harzam, who is trying to deal damage. There is Boromir low in health, but he will be picked up by those level 5 spider riders. And now RGR is trying to retreat. We get another 25 power points for Sauron. And to an advance. And he may even wait for Balrog. He will regain darkness. He got really good map control. He got the middle, he got the signal fire, he got tunnels over here, well over here to heal up his units. So look at this war chant. He will regain this war chant in no time. It's going to be that fast. So that's really important, even at the beginning of the game, to get a signal fire. I know, at the beginning of the game you would like to rush your opponent, deal as much damage as possible, but definitely later in the game, if you get so many power points, double tier 4 power points and tier 3 power point, you would definitely get, you would like definitely to get this signal fire. So we get darkness available at the moment for Sauron, and he may wait, and he may even wait for Balrog. We got Army of the Dead for RGR, as we saw over here. He got Cloudbreak available. He is definitely waiting for the darkness to kick in.
We guard the White Tower.
And Sauron, really wise, he's not moving in with his army, he's waiting for his opponent, dealing some damage to the right, trying to get some power points, just for fun. He's waiting for the Balrog. If the Army of the Dead is going to be used by the RGR in his base, Cloudbreak been used. Okay, that's weird. Now definitely darkness can kick in. Army of the Dead as well. Okay. There is darkness to cancel whatever it's cancel. The Cloudbreak. I think it's cancel Cloudbreak over here, and this Drake shouldn't be used over here at all. No, no, no. Drake, you should wait with the Drake. At least with the Drake you should wait. Isn't going to be enough, I mean. Isn't going to be GG. Oh my god, it may be. The Army of the Dead protect this entire army. So RGR will be able to pick up the fortress for Sauron. And is Sauron able to create another fortress? He's trying to counterattack his opponent. He's doing a really good choice. He got a really good thing. He got his builder over here, and I guess he may be forced to use it. Army of the Dead went down. There is no more glorious charge. The fortress is gone, but it doesn't matter. Those units should be picked up. The Theod and Eomer, they should definitely be picked up at the moment. And Sauron is not paying attention to the Theoden, and he will allow him to get away. Now he got to definitely protect the middle and get his fortress back. Even Agoni point out that this hero for Man of the West is low on health and got to be picked up over here. There's lots of units. He should definitely use those units to pick up those units, the opponent's units. I know how it sounds, and it seems that at the moment the builder, the lonely builder over here, got to stay in the base, stay in the mineshaft, or rather tunnel, to not be able to pick it up, and those spider riders got to get away. You don't want to throw away your spider riders like that, not at this time. You want to save your resources to rebuild your fortress, and he's bank up really good amount of resources. If he will be able to get back his fortress, he may even take down his opponent's base. RGR receive back his Boromir, and he got 18 power points, 19 power points actually. He may go for an earthquake. So it's pretty even fight over here. Got to admit. Oh, Spider Riders will pick up the Guardians over here, but on the other side, haven't we been here already? Oh, good catch, good catch. He wasn't able to kill them all, but at least he find out what is going to happen. Spider Riders are moving in. I hope that you will not recreate this your base over here. Do it like here, okay? Well, let's check the amount of resources. So we got enough resources for Sauron. He got to hind this builder. He's done it already. There is Glorious Charge. And now what is Man of the West is going to do? He would like to get 25 power points. And it's a really good opportunity to get them. Because if he's not going to do it now, he will lost. 23, almost, 22. Heal has been used. Glory Charge went down. Is he going to deal more and more damage towards his opponent? I think so. We got 2 battalions of Warg Riders, of Riders over here. We got Running Con been used, and yeah, he's going to deal really good amount of damage, but he's going to lose as well almost entire battalion of Riders over here. And even the middle will be lost. Oh, maybe not really. Not really. Boromir, Theoden got to get away. Boromir uses Horn of Gondor. There is Tom Bombadil as well. 25 power points for Man of the West. 26 at the moment. Okay, there is an earthquake. Oh. And there is the fortress. Let's see what's going to happen, because it's going to be really intense at the moment. So Sauron will get lots of power points out of this. Boromir for RGR will be picked up. Tom Bombadil will be picked up as well. Spider Riders get into the tower guards for some reason. They should be on defensive stun. Definitely if Tom Bombadil is near you, go to defensive stun if you cannot out-micro him. Still Signal Fire in control of Goblin player, and he is trying to recreate his base. That's the last hope for him, but he is facing the earthquake over here for RGR, and if this fortress will not kick in the right time and an earthquake will be here, it means no more leaderships. Definitely man player Agoni should throw down some heroic statues over here. Okay, yet a couple of percents over here, 10% yet. And he will be able to get his power points back. Maybe not all of them already, but little by little. Earthquake will not be used. Theoden back on the field. There is an earthquake. Oh, he missed! He missed the earthquake. He haven't found it yet. So the fortress for Sauron is still alive. He's still in the game. Let's check his power points. Balrog will kick in. 21 power points at the moment for him. So RGR doesn't check out the base of his opponent. And again, I mean, Hassan doesn't have a fortress. You are not going to take the Signal Fire. Now the only thing that, of course, Goblin got to do is to retake this, but definitely the RGR player, the red Man of the West, should take the Signal Fire in his control. It's very important for him at the moment, as well as for Goblin player. Good Horn of Gondor over here. There are no yet available power points. Level 8, level 9 for Boromir. This entire army is really useful over here. They got to get away, they got to get into the base. We got Watcher, we got Balrog. Army of the Dead not available. And here comes Watcher to screw around a little bit. Crabines are not available yet, but we got Warchant. There is a Glorious Charge for RGR. Upgraded Fortress for Goblin at the moment. Glorious Charge been used, and one more time I think it's going to be Harzam who's going to take the Signal Fire. It should be definitely the red player, the red man of the West, who took the Signal Fire. Oh my god, you're really going to destroy it? And now you're trying to take it. Okay, that's stupid. That is just stupid, okay? Okay, let's check over here. We got Balrog. Where is the Ignite? There is the first power point that you want to use. It gives you 50% of armor and 200% of damage. All of this could be done even better. And you're not using this Ignite. Come on, use the Ignite from time to time. There is a cloud break and darkness is not yet here. Darkness not kicking. Go over here with this Balrog. Fly over here. Take down those structures. That is the most important thing that you would like to do. No! I understand that Theoden is very, very important. Okay, couple of units will be killed. Great. Horn of Gondor over here. No, do not get away. Get over here. Destroy the base. Yes, whip the barracks. Whip everything. Use the wings over here for the at last one time. We got worm over here. I'm awaking the worm over here, please. Okay, over here as well. It's not a bad idea. Okay, we are flying for the builders. It's not a bad idea. Fly for the builders. Take down those structures. This is the most important. No, heroic statue is not that important. Take down those structures. Or the blacksmith. Okay. Not the most effective Balrog, although it wasn't horrible. Spider Rider has been lost over here. All of them. How many power points RGR receive? 11. Almost 12. Okay, 12. He got Army of the Dead, and he can do what? Redestroy the base of his opponent. Although he doesn't have... Oh, he got 3 battalions of riders over here. At least Sauron got all the power points that he can possess. He could recreate the Signal Fire. Not now, because he lost all those Spider Riders. Immature. Lynx, not really. And Wildsman of Downland at the moment, not really. But at least you were able to buy yourself a little bit of time with them. So maybe it's not the worst idea. Yeah, you definitely got to bought yourself a time to regain the forces. But after this, there is a counterattack. And what you're gonna do, you don't have power points, while your opponent got Army of the Dead, it's enough. He got heal and rallying call. And you got really good amount of forces heading your base with your teammate. He got even Rohirrim alliance, so it's completely over. I'll check one more time. Maybe you got War Chant and Cave Bats. Nothing else. I don't think so that we will see darkness even. Okay, there is Army of the Dead. Rallying call been used on those tower guards. Boromir received level 10. And the entire army will be picked up over here. So yeah, I think that's over. Archer was able to pick it up. Heal been used, and there is a war chant only for 1 battalion. Glorious Charge. And Sauron Fortress will went down for the 2nd time. There is nothing that can protect it. We got Army of the Dead killing all those units, Spider Riders and half-true Marauders, so that's it, I assume. Let's check the amount of power points. Yes, only like 2 battalions on the field for Sauron. His entire base would be picked up. Rohirrim alliance on the field, and I think that's going to be it. That's going to be over. Sauron has been defeated. It means no more power points for this team, and Agoni decided to leave as well. Not bad game, but to be honest, you know everything that I said, how it should be done better. you know everything, so I don't need to comment it over what I said. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Battlefield 2 1.00 commentary, and have a nice day. Bye bye.